Nah, I'm just kidding. We're not doing the video that way. I just got a little bit excited. Okay, here goes. Look, I'm not even gonna stop. It's a running gun. There are cameras that are so good for their time that they define a series. Cameras like the Canon 5D Mark II and Nikon D90, to name a few. Cameras like these seem to be used much longer than other cameras and were so good that even when replacement models came out, it didn't seem like people swarmed over them, like often happens with other models. For the modern Pentax K series, that camera is definitely the Pentax K-5. First thing that stands out to me is that this feels like a modern camera. It is fast, attractive, and packed full of features. Now I'm biased, I shot with the K3 for years and I loved it before getting the K1. And I even very much enjoyed the predecessor to the K5, the K7. As great of a deal as the K7 is, if you can get it for $100 or less like I did, there were some things that felt a little dated. Not so much with the K5 for me. You may already know that I tend to gloss over specs, and there's a reason for that. In my practical experience, specs rarely directly contribute to a shooting experience and overall image outcome. Just know here that you're getting a more than adequate sensor, famous weather sealing, reliable autofocus, good dynamic range on your RAW files, and a decent, though oh so typically, Pentax video. Now that all that's out of the way, let's get to more pics. If you're in the market for a used K5, you're in for a treat. The prices are competitive and many sellers offer their K5 with sweet lenses. It isn't rare to see a used K5 bundled with a limited lens or other high quality third-party glass. And whenever you get a bundle, you can usually save more. I snagged a deal on this bad boy from a Pentax forum member who was selling it for practically pennies. The button to swap lenses is broken, so I use a screwdriver to switch when I need to. But that's not a big problem with the lens like the 18 to 135mm. It can stay on there 95% of the time. The ISO button doesn't work, but I can switch to bulb mode, switch ISO, and it sticks in my other modes. Yeah, I know, kind of weird. If you have a better hack for that, let me know. I still think it's well worth what I paid for it though. Thanks for watching. Now I have a question for you. For those that shoot Pentax, what limited series lenses should I be trying on this camera? I love my 43mm on my K1, but I've been eyeing some of the DA limited models to try next on this camera. Let me know in the comments. Until next time, happy snapping.